I would like to say that's enough time to get on the beginning of the actual stream as well as the VOD. I think it is. I think I just cut it this close. Alrighty. Hello everybody, welcome back to a stage production that you can attend for free with unlimited seating, but you get what you paid for. Tonight's production is going to be a continuation of the Nonary Game's second game, Virtue's Last Reward. And here I have a co-anchor.
Co-anchor, huh?
Co-anchor, yes.
Hi, I'm Chris Master 4. Welcome back to the stream.
In case you didn't notice, I usually somewhat improv these intros. Fucking cut me some slack here. Before the curtain rises on our protagonist's predicament, just allow us to do a little beginning of stream nonsense. For those who don't know me, and for those who do, I am quite sorry you have to sit through this every time. My name is Robert /Bscat, depending on how you want to address me. I am the streamer, I am the player.
Do not address him as BS Cat.
I am the streamer, I am the player. I am your host, and I am your guide through this particular playthrough of this particular game. Although, unlike most times that I guide, I have somebody here with me. In terms of major announcements, once again, there is not going to be a full lineup of streams. That's probably going to be the case for a while, considering that PJ is still recovering from his jaw surgery. So, obviously we have tonight. Tomorrow there is not anything stream-wise. Wednesday is still going to be a toss-up between Spirit of Justice and Tokyo Mirage Sessions, both on different platforms, which makes it all the more confusing. I'm probably going to do Spirit of Justice because I need to reset my settings because Twitch had a fucking leak last week. So I need to make sure that all the settings are okay. So it's gonna be Spirit of Justice, where we do the trial of Case 2, which is gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to finish it because I fucking hate this cast of characters that I decided to do high-pitched and/or breathy voices for, and my head spins. Fuck you, Apollo. Excuse me, I got a track there.
I was muted. No, I was making a joke. Whoa, my head's spinning!
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's Apollo, Athena, and Trucy all in one setting.
Voice acting!
Considering Apollo, Athena, and Maya all basically have the same voice, it's fucking wonderful.
It was great.
I had to come up with a very, very unpleasant solution, and I hate it, but it worked, I guess. I don't know. It was just me and Cassandra versus the fucking world. Anyway, I digress real hard. Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday are all going to be devoid of content because of various real life things. And then we'll be back next Monday for Virtue's Last Reward. In terms of video stuff, I'm becoming a broken fucking record. I have the first session edited. It is ready to go. I refuse to put it up yet because I'm afraid that I'm just going to put up the first 4 episodes and then nothing is going to come out. And it is a dilemma because nothing is coming out anyways. I keep finding myself in these lovely, lovely catch-22s. So please bear with me. The hype for Chris Tales is probably gone by now, but I'm still gonna put it up because it's for my own benefit, my own enjoyment. And if you guys enjoy it too, well, that's all the better. That's about it in terms of major announcements for me. Hey, Chris, anything going on?
I mean, not. I have to edit things. I ran out of stuff last week. Last week into this past week, and I thought I was gonna have stuff ready for this next week. I don't.
I see.
It would just be, and the thing is, it's fairly easy because it's again more of the same from last week. But I just have to actually get all of it out. And honestly, once I get all of it out, I'll probably feel more comfortable just working back on the other stuff again. Just to get something out there that I think is good enough to post and not very editing intensive. And then once I finish all that, then I can just moment master the crap out of all of it until I can get the good moments so that it's actually watchable. But what? I mean, I've been doing actually quite a bit of editing for some of those parts because back then I recorded those thinking that I wouldn't actually have them ready for video stuff and more just for my own archival purposes. So I had to make do with a lot of weird angles and not having certain things on screen and having Skype in the background and just talking to other people. Or just having conversations that probably shouldn't have been recorded, but I didn't know I was recording, or didn't know I was going to be recording while they were talking. So there's a lot of things that are
I know what that's like.
Happen. Yeah.
Recording, streaming, same difference.
Yeah. We're streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming.
Oh my, Rob, why didn't you tell me? Listen.
I assumed you knew better. I assumed you knew better.
Oh, God.
Guess you didn't learn your
Gotta
lesson.
remove the entire stream now.
You didn't learn your lesson.
God, Anyway, so things are things will come out when they do.
Yeah, but
I'm working on things.
I know what you can edit. I hope you enjoyed blowing out the ears of most headphone users.
I don't even know what that sounded like. Hang on. Shit. Now I'm curious.
You're fucking running in the 90s then. Good. Wonderful. Anyway.
But yeah, I have the voice changer.
Yeah, Chris. When are you gonna edit that stuff? Are you just waiting until more is done?
I don't know, honestly. Really, I could just get to it. It all depends on what's motivating me to work on, because I have like 5 to 8 different projects all at the same time that I've recorded. So
you're following the dopamine.
Kinda, yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, I haven't listened back to it in a while, so if I listen back to it and it makes me laugh enough, I'll probably get back to it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna have fun editing that last one.
Oh, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
If nothing else, I want a copy of the audio.
Jesus.
Anyway. So, I figure it's better to do the, more in-depth announcements in the beginning. That way, people who just come here for that can go about their merry way. And we'll do a little bit of a recap at the end.
Real quick, though, what's amusing is that, you're chiding me about what we recorded, as Pooja also chides me about Earthbound not being edited and therefore not being recorded more of.
But you see, Earthbound has been up for a while. That hasn't.
Well, true, but we recorded the last video a year ago. And with what we recorded was within this year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more recent. So
it's almost like
moral of the story.
It's almost like dual projects are fun.
Moral of the story is I suck at time.
Well, you're also dealing with a lot of shit right now.
Yes, but I just suck at time. Not time management, just time.
Don't suck time, please.
But what if they want me to?
Not on stream, buddy.
Who said I was on stream?
We're streaming.
Why didn't you tell me?
Alright!
Yeah, that's apt music, honestly.
Alright, Sephiroth, go! Oh god. I gotta get back to Final Fantasy VII. I just want to play it again. Like I feel like I'm ready to play through Final Fantasy VII again.
Like see what remake?
Yeah. See what would really be nice. No. What would really be nice is if I don't know I had a little expansion that they released, just a little known expansion, but it's oh god, how do I put it? Console locked.
No, Rob. See the expansion. Everyone can get it. You just have to pay $500 to really unlock the expansion.
Oh, yeah. Let me just go and do that right now because I'm totally able to just grab it.
Yeah, just do it. I don't know why you haven't already. Gosh.
I don't know. I'm a fucking broke millennial. How about that? Anyway. Virtue's last reward after 12 minutes of bullshit banter.
Really? That's actually a new record.
I know.
We've gone shorter.
Fuck you. Anyway, so recap from last time. We found ourselves in the eyes of Sigma, who, much like our protagonist from the first game, found himself clouded in white knockout gas and woke up in some fuck off.
It's like, hey, Susie's online, except, hey, you can't use online.
It's gonna connect back. So we found ourselves in the eyes of Sigma, who, much like our protagonist from the last game, found himself entrenched in a white knockout gas and woke up in an unfamiliar place. It was another escape room. However, something was different. We found a companion with us this time, who wound up being named Phi. In waking up and looking around, we found ourselves trapped in an elevator-like room, but, you know, it's pretty familiar by now. We have to find clues to put together to escape the room. However, our host this time, who calls himself Zero the Third,
himself.
What'd I say?
Herself.
Did I? Whoops. Who calls himself Zero the Third, had dubbed this the Nonary Game Ambidex Edition. Ambidex Edition.
Yes.
And we found out that there were 7 other people who were in the same position as us. One of them being a returning cast member. Clover is back. And we found out that the 9 door, very familiar, is right there, but we can't get to it until we build up bracelet points. And to build up bracelet points, we need to solve puzzles in the elevator rooms. And to get into the elevator rooms, see, this is how ridiculous it was in the actual stream, too. Mm-hmm. And to get into the rooms, we need to find key cards. And to find key cards, we need to go through colored doors. And this is where the color wheel comes in, because there are 3 different types of bracelet, or 3 different types of color bracelets: red, blue, green. And there are 2 different types of bracelets: solo and pair. So basically, color doors open up. We need to find the correct number of, or the correct combination of colors to go through that door, solve the puzzle, move on. There are some other rules, but I'm not getting into that right now. We can kind of review them because they are in the files, I believe. But the long and short of it is we need a pair and a solo bracelet combined at all times in order to enter a door. And there has to be exactly 3 people. That's about where we left off. We went into the first room with another returning member, Alice. And we started looking around. We solved most of the puzzle when we left off last time, but we do need to finish up, and that's basically where we're at right now. Now, I'm butchering some of the details. There was a lot going on, and I'm not sure if I absorbed all of it. So if you're kind of still confused, just go back through the first stream.
If you're kind of confused, then don't worry. So are we, kind of.
Pretty much. And with that, let's continue on. Wow, that was fast loading. So do we have any items at our disposal right now? None. None whatsoever. So we had the phone. Oh, that's right. We got the we got the file password for the safe. We need to get the escape password still, though.
Right, yeah. We didn't get the escape password because it was late.
Wait, huh? It's locked again. The input thing is turned off, too. Why'd that happen? What? Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just pull up the last stream on the end of the last stream on my phone, just so I can familiarize myself with what the hell we did.
I mean, that would have probably been good.
Because there was actually a lot that happened.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, okay. We put in I just remembered. I didn't get to it. We put in the code for the body parts on the poster that we found in Phi's room.
Yep.
And that opened that up.
Oh, right! No! Wait! I remember! We were gonna look at the phone numbers!
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were kind of jokes, but yeah.
Yeah, there were like 4 others. Or 6 others that you could do. You tried the, boob and 6969
and 5309
which
the song reference.
yeah, no, but that didn't do anything.
Yes, it did.
Right? No, it did. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Okay, so there's 0818.
Okay, 0818, you said?
Yep.
What the fuck? Okay.
I don't know what that's for specifically.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But there's 3141.
The first examples appeared sometime around 9500 BC, a time known as the Egyptian Neolithic period of the New Stone Age, when the stone tools shaped by polishing or grinding were becoming common. Often they took form of galettes, with honey concealed inside a wrapping created from ground oats, wheat, rye, or... You ever stop? I don't get that one either, but it was some sort of lecture.
The number for that is just the first 4 digits of pi.
Oh. Okay.
There is 2746.
Now I get Sigmund's line. Okay. Do you ever stop?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, did I say 27? Wow, that was hardcore. That was hardcore dyslexia. 6724.
Jesus. Thank you for volunteering to join the Test group. Please indicate whether you prefer the mental or physical test battery. Warning: mental tests carry a small risk of death. Is that the helpline?
That's the last 4 digits of the ASCII's Games office phone number.
Good. All right.
And I think that's it, because the other 2 are 6969 and boob.
All right. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, so we had gotten the... Oh, yeah, that's right. We had gotten the...
So what was the number that we used to get the hidden password?
One moment.
Is that like 2...
Also, ironically, in a couple minutes, I have to step out real quick just to grab laundry, but it shouldn't take that long.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on. I remember we kind of brute forced our way through it. Oh, that's right. The hidden password. Sorry, I zoned out.
Yeah, we got the hidden password first.
I zoned out. We got the pin. Whatever else. Sorry, I'm fast forwarding.
That's fine.
We tried a lot of numbers. Okay. So 9, 8, 6, 9861, I believe.
9861?
Yes. That was
Right.
what opened it. So just as a reminder, 9861.
61.
That opened that up. Huh? I put in the right number, but it won't open. Maybe it won't take the same number twice.
Okay,
Interesting.
so...
Okay, but that doesn't help because these are only the safe passwords.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to probably pull up the poster, or you can make it easy by trying to find that poster so that I could just pause this stream instead of having to go back to the other one. Convenience.
Fun fact, the poster was not in this room.
Fun fact, indeed.
There it is.
Okay, good. Also, it's just good. It's just good art.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Deal with that in that. See, I opens. Did I open every other? Every other cabinet. So it's, 4 was unlocked. That was good. That was unlocked.
So, all right. What were the symbols again? They were in the room with the actual safe, right?
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Okay.
Circle, star, diamond, triangle.
Circle, star, diamond, triangle. 1, 6, 8, 9.
But I think we tried that.
We did try that.
I'm gonna try it again. Like, not that I think it's gonna do anything. 1, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, no.
I'm 1, 6, 8, 9. Go back to the numbers? Or the numbers. Go back to the shapes. There's no other way to like mirror it, right? Or
Right.
yeah, I guess that's what it shows. Cause when looking up those extra phone numbers, I actually found the solution, but I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to figure it out.
Right.
Because it's slightly different than what that is.
Right. Wait, what do you mean slightly different than what that is?
Like the actual password, the actual escape password isn't in the same order as this. Unless I'm reading it wrong, which it can't be.
Are they the same numbers?
They're the same numbers, it's just in a different order. Well, the last 3 numbers are in a different order. So that's why I'm confused.
What were those numbers, like, in the order that we have now? What were those numbers?
In the order we currently have, 1, 6, 8, 9.
1, 9. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Okay. That hint was exactly what I needed. I'm just like, see, what I had, the reason I had taken a look at the numbers before was just like, I wonder if it was number of sides on the shapes. And I was thinking of that literally, so like 0, 3, 4, 5, you know. But no, it was that. It was just the number corresponding.
The number? What do you mean?
The number corresponding to the shapes. So, you know, a circle has 0 sides, you know, so that's 1. So the circle is 1. A triangle is next in order with 3 sides, so that's 9.
Oh.
And then a diamond and a star.
How would you figure that out, though?
I don't know, and I'm not sure if that's how they intended it to be figured out. But
I mean, hey,
it works.
It worked.
Whoa, so this number works too. The color is different though.
It's green, not blue.
Star, sun, sun. Huh? This one's different. The shapes are different, and so is the placement. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is for the safe too. I better make sure to remember them. Da 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 da.
Da da da.
Da 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 da.
Captain America.
Do do do. Whoops. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Haha! Unlocking successful. I wonder what's inside this time. Wait a minute. I looked through the stuff in here without telling Fi and Alice. It might be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, those two bad sides I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go through it. Okay. Well,
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah. Well, that was easy enough. Was it?
It did take an entire week for you to solve it, so, I mean, was it easy?
Hey, what's this?
Did you open this, Sigma?
Yeah, who else could have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What?
Wow. He predicted that real easily.
Yeah, he did.
Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing?
Hey, we'll find out after I get my laundry.
What a fucking cliffhanger. There's the right one. There's the right BRB screen. I may or may not like Deltarune Chapter 2. If none of you could know. Still haven't beaten it yet. Which I probably should have, since it's been, what? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks since it's been out.
Thank you for the aggressive Delta ruining as my soundtrack for going down to the basement. Christ, you have a problem.
Listen, I don't have a problem yet. I don't have a problem yet. I only have a problem when I just start randomly quoting it verbatim, which I haven't gotten that far yet. Yet.
Alrighty. So I just wanted to get that done before I forgot again.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great.
Woo! Undiagnosed bullshit brain functions. I have a lot of undiagnosed stuff. I'm really thinking about it. Anyway.
Meanwhile, on the Virtues Last Reward stream, we start having an impromptu therapy session.
No.
So how do you really feel?
I hate my life.
Yeah, see, we already knew that. Why didn't you tell us anything different? Side note, if your therapist ever says that to you, please don't continue using them.
Yeah. That's a bad sign. That's a red flag.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway. Oh, it's a map. A map. It says floor A.
We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it?
Good idea. Looks like we got a card. Whoop, make that 2 cards. This is one of those cards for the AB rooms. See, it says Amberdeck's room right there.
So it does.
We can use these to open the AB rooms. Yes. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked.
I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check out this note.
Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them.
Sigma, can you at least add some more emotion to what you're saying?
No. Any color of bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. I see. So once we can get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse, right?
Yeah, seems like it. And this key is how we're gonna get out of here.
So it's an advanced take on what happened in the first game, where the doors closed last time, but you know, we kept them open through various objects.
Yeah, it was unwilling openness, but now it's actually part of the game.
Yeah. Right. So this key will open the door at the end of the hallway. Key found in safe. A key I found in the safe. I should be able to use this to open the exit.
His spinny key.
Oh, that's right. Wait. What about this book on the top of the safe? Huh? Oh, it's a book about cats, but do we have time for that, right, Meow?
Meow. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Sorry. It's just sort of, I guess you could call it a tick. I've had it since I was young. Wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous, though. You're perfectly fine. Not dangerous. Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Oh. So, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat.
Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat?
I'm sorry. As a psychology enthusiast, I can't bring myself to mispronounce the name.
You autocorrected yourself before the game could autocorrect Sigma. Christ.
Oh, so you've heard of it?
I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it.
Well,
heard of it, yes, but what it actually means, I mean, that's a different story entirely.
Yeah. For real?
For real?
Do you know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So what is Schrodinger's cat?
It's a quantum physics thought experiment.
I said psychology, it's kind of straddling the realms of science there a little bit, but...
I mean, psychoanalysis is a kind of science, so...
Before we go any further, do you actually know the story of Schrodinger's cat?
Not in depth. Okay. I know the general aboutness of Schrodinger's cat, but I don't remember the specifics.
Gotcha.
I know I was taught it at some point. I just don't remember. The book probably discusses the principles the experiment talks about in more depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrodinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria.
Jesus Christ, Germany.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. He was born in 1887 and...
Wait. Is this going to be a long story?
Yes.
Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here.
I thought it would be like, thought so. Continue. You do have a point there.
I hope they come back to it. I really do.
Well, likely with this game and most games of this type, they will get back to it, and then they'll get really in depth with it.
Yes, he does. We should leave now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Doors closed. I muted myself when I did that.
Yeah, you did. Doors closed. Good job, Rob. Good job.
My hair is so like it doesn't have any hold to it, so my headphones just slip.
Yeah, they just go.
Oh, hey, a lock. A lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna do it.
I'ma do it! Just open the door already.
Yeah, enough of this. Go for it. Alright then. 3, 2,
Alright then, I was gonna try to have some fun with it.
1. You found it! Escapee. I don't know why that amuses me so much. Wow, that was a long hallway.
Yeah, it was.
We made our way down the hallway, and at the end, waiting for us...
Oh hey, they made it out!
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, and it left. And ended up here. Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
They all connect. Oh my god. Oh, right. Oh man, it's almost like they're all routed that direction.
Oh man.
Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
It's an elevator. I guess we all got into it at the same time.
Man, must be a pretty big elevator.
Yeah. Especially with K. K's huge.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
That is extremely off-putting. The changing camera angles.
Are these chromatic doors?
No, not at all. They're just pretty.
Ooh, pretty.
Melanie, get back here.
That wasn't even supposed to be Melanie, but I can understand why you think that.
It was hinging on Melanie voice.
And that's all I do, hinge on Melanie.
Looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, we'll push. I'm tired of this shit
like the
already.
other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Is it just me or the voice is a little low?
For the speaking voices?
Yeah.
I think they're fine.
Okay.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. 2 minutes. 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 minutes would be kind of fucked.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Well, that's the time until the chromatic doors open.
Right.
So 2 minutes
Wait.
would have been preferable.
Oh, right. Yeah. It is on a time limit.
2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's
That's a
sake.
long time.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Dio.
You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Although I think maybe he might be misreading it. It might be just 2 minutes. Who knows?
Yeah. Looks like we don't have a choice then.
No, they're all in
Nope.
agreement.
All right.
Gotta head
Fuck
back.
you, Zero the Third.
Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh?
Again, the fact that that's Clover is still baffling to me.
I mean, this is good.
Art style and model change. There's a lot more
Yeah.
anime.
Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here. Oh, they Englished it. Okay. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, my brain auto-corrected my site there for a second.
I was gonna say, it still says hair or a few more rules for you.
I swear to God, it said here. I swear to God, that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's what you wanted it to have. Normal fucking dialogue.
So in a door you can hop through commanders like that. We just read this, so I'm not going through it again. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
Everybody back into the elevator. Again, just a picture of the 9 of them getting into a small, like, cylindrical elevator. Where are they gonna go? They're going our way. Yes, we're back in the crew quarters.
Oh boy.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we can spend the rest of the time just looking through the other rooms that we never went through, or everyone else looking through the rooms they never went through.
Yeah.
We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
This one's pretty.
10
At
MOG!
least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
10 MOG, please?
Also,
Please.
What was that about posters like you have back home? And Grandpa? No, legitimately.
I mean, if they're related, that wouldn't surprise me.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me.
Though they definitely didn't mention that at all.
Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Well, hold on. Grandpa?
Yeah.
When were they buddies? Have they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary Game. And if Quark was calling
How do you know that?
He's inferring. If Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people know each other?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
'Cause I'm a pervert.
Alright, getting out of that room.
Getting away from that conversation. Heck yeah.
Warehouse A. Hi, Zero.
Oh,
The third.
you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it.
Fucking... Just... You don't get tired. You're an android. I have zero comments.
I know you're watching, Melody.
No, I'm not. You don't know if I'm here.
If I'm here, you're here.
No.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
Yeah. What else have you been doing these 7 months then?
What have you been doing, vampire sir?
I've been practicing. I've been improving.
Yeah. She just fucking flails at her arms as she runs away.
So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise... Well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
Yeah, that's a good boy.
Rude.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yes, please.
Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We got some keys for them right here. Kate and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
Well, we figured that out. They didn't.
Right, dramatic irony.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait. What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous.
Something we also figured out.
Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the Nonary Game?
Oh, that refers to the whole enchilada. The Nonary Game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape.
Oh, so the Ambidex game is just a mini game.
The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play.
Rob, can you stop writing this game as we're playing it, please?
I still haven't got my check.
Ugh.
Makes sense.
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
No, it's not.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, B.O.?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
Alright then. Pinocchio really had fun with this one, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she absolutely had a lot of fun going through all these different accents. I'll tell you what.
I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
I can play this game all day there, Rabbit.
Oh, I can also play this game. Suzie is fucking cringing right now. Somewhere.
She's at work.
Yes, well, I mean, she'd be cringing anyway because she's at work, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Kate, Clark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Fucking fine. Before we do... Okay, so we're on this path. Which... We picked the longest path!
Of course we did!
Of course we did!
First playthrough!
Awesome. And I'm assuming... Well, I'm not gonna say anything for those who haven't figured it out yet, but I know what the split is conducive of. So, this ought to be interesting. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably safe.
I thought they were going to do that when you looked at the flowchart, personally.
How are you doing now?
"45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes."
Polling? What? This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. I wonder if that's something that weren't supposed to hear. Well, this looks familiar.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please press the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Oh, I guess we're doing it.
Alright!
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
45.
40 minutes, huh?
Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
I mean, I'm not complaining, honestly.
Hey, looks like everybody's closed their AB.
Big as the night.
Big as the night.
AB gate.
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now.
See, I could go onward, but then half of the series would be just us making fun of Zero's voices. Which we're probably gonna do anyway, but I wanna, you know.
I was gonna say, when has that stopped us before from making fun of a voice?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
No.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game.
3D audio music is fucking with my head there. I see it. I see it moving from side to side.
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody.
Why not?
Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well,
Or mono a non-binario.
so it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
A solo versus a pair.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Fuck.
Well then.
For example,
That's
Siggy and Fido
rude.
paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Yeah.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Camioli.
Potassium. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. K. Okay.
And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney.
She almost went Lemmy there. She.
The voice actress is female. The character is not.
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it?
Oh my god.
Well, don't
I'm
worry.
really trying to be
Just
Junko
listen
over here.
while Zero the Third explains it all. First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
The director had so much fun with this. Jesus Christ.
You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
No, I don't see anything at all. The machine's broken.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
Really?
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say which one that betray will increase your BP.
Yes, and
No.
my
Oh, look.
are from your point of view.
Huh.
Oh shit! It's one of those games where ooh, huh. So if you both betray each other, then nothing gets caught in the way. But if you ally and your partner betrays you, then they get more points. It's like that one game. I mean, I know this isn't the only example, but it reminds me of that one game in Trivia Murder Party where you could either save your money or give it to someone else. But if you give too much to the other person, then you lose. But if you have if it's too much overall, then everybody loses. So it's like a fucking pick and choose kind of thing. Do you trust your partner or not?
Okay.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin him and stew him with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The two of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No one won't!
30 minutes remain.
I was going to joke, being like, okay, that entire explanation took half an hour. Now you get 10 minutes left to actually vote. Lo and behold, it was only 10 minutes.
Hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
I hate that rabbit.
I fucking hate him.
Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that's what that is. That's what I was trying to remember.
What's that?
You've never heard of it?
Nope. Apparently I've lived under a fucking rock my entire life.
It's a thought experiment.
Yeah, I noticed.
That uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
What the fuck did Banana do? It's because they're a banana, isn't it?
Apple.
I knew it!
Banana.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up.
This isn't just used in a prisoner's dilemma. This is used in interrogations as well. You offer each of them the same deal and put out the fact that the other has already decided to cooperate. Now, if you cooperate, you get the deal. But if you don't cooperate, then they get the deal and you get screwed. And they use that to trick suspects into confessing or ratting each other out.
Well, yeah, it's still the same prisoner's dilemma.
I'm just saying, like, anyway.
But that is a variation of that take.
Yeah.
He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want.
What the fuck? Hello, Sojiro. How are you doing over here? Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here, Sojiro? Yeah, I'm glad you and I noticed that was fucking Jameson. His voice is so distinct.
It's iconic, honestly.
Yeah. Also, I like how he's voicing this Inspector Clouseau looking ass motherfucker.
We're gonna have to
I
put you
appreciate
both in the
that.
Slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course.
Jameson Price is like the Patrick Warburton of video games.
He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do?
See, the problem is, it doesn't make mention of the fact of how well they know each other and how they are connected.
Well, I mean, it's the basic premise that they're trying to talk about, more or less than the actual psychology behind it. Or at least we haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, what would you do?
Yeah. Wait, are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
It really depends. I would like to believe that I could trust the people that I could trust, but it also depends on the person that is in the same predicament as I am.
Which is exactly the point that I just brought up.
Yeah. I guess you're right, but I don't know.
See, again, I would like to think that I would act a certain way, but there are so many other variables that are not mentioned that factor into everything.
Well, yes, and the scenario could be wildly different, but still go off of those same principles.
Mm-hmm.
That both people are given the same information, but are told these various different things that could be good, that could be beneficial in one way or another, or could fuck you over in one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's very tricky. It's not a black and white answer kind of thing.
But if it was like, I have to choose right now, I have no other information than that, then I would go the self-preservation route. I would betray. But that's only because, again, unless it is very specific circumstances, especially that type of punishment, it's not worth trying to protect somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, if the situation is severe, that doesn't seem like it's that severe, and unless it's oh, you have 5 days left to live, so you're gonna spend those days being in prison or actually living out the rest of your life, or does it even matter because you're going to die anyway?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a whole other thing if that was part of it anyway.
But again, let's take it you and I are in that example. Then the situation would be flipped. I wouldn't say anything. And
probably also wouldn't. Again,
but we know each other pretty well.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting thought experiment, but it's flawed at its concept.
Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well,
walking around in my banana shoes. Sorry.
If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve for 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he gets a deal and I don't tell them I'll spend, and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it?
Because by that point, by the end of that explanation, you already have it in your head that your cohort is already confessed. No matter how well you think of them, like, there's always gonna be that little voice in your head that said, he already screwed you over. Like, fuck him.
If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, then we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Huh?
Trying to get the most points.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4 is 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick Ally.
No. I mean the opposite.
What?
Really?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You'll just explain why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. a dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Okay. Did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What do you Fi! Yeah. You know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we've met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Oh shit.
Memories were locked off.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your What? Sigma.
Sigma, please.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Vi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the Nonary Game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired and I was emotional. Hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally.
Oh god, this song again.
Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, yet you're still giving him a choice.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? Not the silent act again, we don't have time!
We die.
Okay. That's an answer. What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth... Wait. Did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But... What if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? Or what if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain into a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, obviously it's going to be up to us what we want to do. So let's get away from their bullshit for a second. What do we want to do? Do we want to try to go for the most points, or do we want to trust Alice?
Well, I don't know what Alice has against us. I mean, I don't know her plans, but I'd like to believe that she's going to ally with us. So in my head, I say we ally. That being said, it is kind of a lose-lose situation. If she does end up betraying us, then we're closer to death, if Fi is to be believed.
Well, I'm still curious on Alice's whole thing, and I'd rather her not get snuffed out from the beginning.
True, but I mean, we went with June in the last game all the way through, and she didn't end up being all right in the first go. So
it's true. You're right.
I say we ally. But that's just me.
Okay. And obviously it kind of takes the tension out of the fact that we're going to be doing it all anyway.
No, you're right, but I feel like in this scenario, we're going with the story logic here. Then I personally think we should ally.
Okay.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
Choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
All right. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The game wouldn't force us into a decision now, would it? That would be dickish.
I think he's just saying that to make Fi feel better.
Oh, I'm aware. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. Ally. What the fuck, Sigma?
What? Yeah, what the fuck, Sigma?
Voting has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I hope they don't audibly announce all the results, because that'll be fucked.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Never mind. I guess we're fucked. I guess Fi. Oh shit! I didn't even realize about Fi's probably not gonna trust us now because of that. Shit.
Boo-hoo.
Thank you for your participation.
Oh, I love how I thought it was going to be like another puzzle. It's like, nah, it's just a voting booth for an hour.
Yeah, really. I mean, it is because it's a very difficult decision, which is why it goes by in an hour.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh, it's gonna be in the main room too, so everyone's gonna see everyone's result. Ooh. Oh, that's fucked.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking?
Oops, my finger slipped.
God, if that was the actual response.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah. I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
Oh,
who cares?
Oh, it's not rational. It's not rational, huh? Huh. It's almost like what you said in the elevator. That gag went on for way too long, but shut up.
It's fine. Overly long gags are a staple of this channel.
I know.
Yo, what's up?
Even Sigma knows.
What's up?
Hey!
Hey!
Siggy!
Yeah, what's up?
No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
We're arguing, it's fine.
We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Oh, well, I guess she just saw us make the choice anyway.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock!
No, the Pegasus is right!
The Dex Game! Round 1! The results!
Can we speed up the text, please? This actually is pissing me off.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
God damn it!
Oh. God, that is fucked.
Alice!
Also, Kay and Clover betrayed Tenmyoji.
Alice! You bitch!
I kind of figured that Dio and Quark would trust Luna. Like, they're the most wholesome of the group, to be honest. So I figured they would trust each other.
I'm kind of thrown for a loop there. But, oh god, it would have worked anyway. Because she picked Betray, so if we picked Betray, then it would have been a 0.
0 still would have been better than us losing points.
Alright, time for game over. Hey, we found a game over on the second stream.
Yeah! I mean, realistically, we'll still get more points once you do another colored door.
Yeah.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Wait, no, we don't get points from the colored door. We only get points from the AB rooms.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're fucked.
Yep.
All right.
The only thing I can think of is pairing with Alice again, and then just fucking betraying her in the next round.
But then what if she catches on, and then she allies, and then we're just screwed again? We're just in the middle.
But none of us are dying.
Yeah, we'll just be in an endless cycle.
Fuck. Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
What? Haven't you heard of the prison? I'm not saying that because Sigma didn't even realize it before the elevator.
I think that's the joke.
Yeah. The solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and
Well-
Clover chose Betray too, you know. Yes, I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking Ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
I don't like this.
Never mind, screw Alice. I don't give a shit about her anymore.
This is getting on kind of a personal level here. Damn it! I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Phi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm. Almost happy. Fuck off.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Quark is... Quark is really bad at keeping secrets, which could be to our benefit. Who knows?
Yeah. Also, so much for the group seeming happy.
Oh. Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
It wasn't funny.
That was not remotely close to a joke.
Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So thank you.
Whoops.
Thank you very much.
The fuck? I didn't even do that.
What?
It skipped a line.
Oh.
Okay. So you're really planning on choosing Ally all along?
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Oh, really?
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
I wonder if he actually thought of picking Betray at first. And that joke just happened to be on the nose.
Yeah.
Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Looks like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
There they go.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon round.
Moon!
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So
I'm gonna
it's
say
over when
3 or
someone
4
gets
rounds,
P.
logically.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, bunny losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897.
What a very specific number.
Yeah.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
I quit. I quit.
Christ.
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
So you're not required to go through, you just need to unlock it with the bracelets.
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
So, it's the same concept as the last game, where we don't need the people per se, we just need the bracelets. Noted. Also, there is still that little tidbit about usually the doors have a sensor to make sure they don't close on anybody, and the AB rooms don't have any of that type of sensor. I didn't forget about that.
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
Wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off? Wait, oh, we're yellow now.
Oh, we changed.
No, yes! They do indeed.
Interesting.
Then how do I take it off?
You die.
Or win.
Or when.
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way?
Come on, Zero.
Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Gasp.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
That's kind of your job.
Yeah, it is.
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
Well, it would be both of them in that case.
Or maybe everyone?
That's mathematically impossible, but, you know, 0.1 for tension, I guess.
I mean, who knows? There could be a literal death trap in there that could say "fuck you" to the rest of the rules.
Maybe.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what.
Oh, so it's more of a poison thing. Okay. So yeah, you do die.
Yeah, they explained that last time.
Well, the BP reaching 0, they never explained that you would kill you. That was just Phi's assumption.
Oh. I mean, the needles in our bracelets are going to activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Phi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
It took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. Secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. Bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
One last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
That's my attack.
Oh. Well, I guess that prevents that. He's also yellow. What?
Well, not unless we go in the same door.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Fucking complementary colors.
Wait, what? Luna is also
Oh,
yellow.
we're paired with Luna. So the pairs and solos can also change.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from
Shit.
pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Of course. Unless you replay the game.
I mean, who knows? The choices. Listen. The choices might be set, but like they could be different choices, different set choices per route. Who knows?
Yeah. Whoops.
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
Bye, Zero.
Bye.
You guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No.
Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Bye, Zero. Bye. Goodbye.
Have a nice tragedy.
Fuck off. Now maybe we can play the game without any more fucking tutorial. God damn it.
Nah, I think you're thinking too optimistically.
Ugh.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
It sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
Yes, because that would be that obvious.
If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed off anyone, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had one night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me.
Unrelated.
Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. College student? Bullshit! You look like 30!
Hey, if it's the media's interpretation of college student, then it works perfectly.
If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the Nonary Game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Are we gonna go through it, or are we just gonna ellipse ourselves to death?
Yes.
December 25th. Oh, goody. December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was headed to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got, well, nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing, so I headed to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry, I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Yikes. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. Try as I might.
Also, there people still break up with emails in 2028. Man, I feel really sorry for you.
Yeah. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was a relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and sucked the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... What? The hell is this thing? Why is my car smoking? Clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was hurt. There was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. Last time my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. They opened again. I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? Spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Figured I deserve at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try to find another way out. I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Where shall we go? I'm kind of interested in the infirmary.
Well, what a predicament we have here.
So, it's the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What?
Oh, hi.
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Hi, Ted Miyoji.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again.
Oh, please do.
I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
I'm sorry. What? Also, Chris, are you paying attention?
I am.
Okay. That goes against that it goes against all of what we know about Alice.
Well, we didn't know much about her outside of what was said in mythologic, or not mythologic, in the legend of the last game. None of it was ever really definitive, and we saw her at the very end. So,
just trying to figure out the timeline.
It's just throwing us for a loop, which, I mean, who the fuck is her father? Unless Ace was her father the whole time. Which, how the hell did that even work?
What happened to him? Do you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
Son of a bitch.
Well then.
Alright. So she's some sort of espionage something or another. Going undercover. And I'm pulling this from like very little information and you know, some of it is out of my ass, but espionage something or another, going undercover, perhaps to track the whole like Nonary Game thing.
Yeah, Zero and all that.
Uh-huh. And that's why she looks like Alice.
Maybe. Maybe. It could, yeah, her name could be a pseudonym for all we know.
Her looks could be completely different for all we know.
Also true. If she is supposed to be undercover.
Which, if we're assuming she was on the ship and all of that, that might explain a few things.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Okay, so we know that's canon.
Okay, so
at least.
that's happened.
A desert.
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Isn't it?
Like a 50-hour long story.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too?
No, why? You betrayed us.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Yes.
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
What do you think?
Obviously, he's an IT rep.
Chris, when you finally get your degree, I'm expecting you to be wearing that to work.
You won't caught me dead wearing that shit to work. Intentionally.
Oh, so I gotta get you drunk first. Got it.
Yeah, good luck with that, asshole.
I barely touch alcohol half the time now. There's no way I'm doing it for somebody else.
Especially someone who doesn't drink.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but...
Oh, please, go on.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Okay. Yeah, that's, a ringleader.
How is that being full of shit? He looks exactly like his profession. Is it a surprise that he actually looks like he's supposed to be what he's supposed to be? Has the Nonary Games fucked up so many people that they don't expect the actually obvious?
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader.
Dang.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Oof.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still.
That's relatively young.
That's still pretty young.
Especially with the life expectancy now? Yeah, that's not even half. Also, this is about 20 years in the future, so who knows what their life expectancy is at this point.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
Damn it. I want to get to know about Dio more. Unfortunately,
Is there any bias? Is there any bias to this this question, Rob?
Statement.
And
absolutely. Unfortunately, he's part of a pair in the first round.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma.
Yes, please. Tell us about the person we're controlling.
Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there. Color me surprised.
Yeah, you could have fooled me, Sigma.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Yes, but Sigma, no. Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. So it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Till that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Watch it be Santa.
Come on. You know he's full of shit.
Yikes. Yeah, I guess we never really found out what happened to Santa and June.
Or Snake.
No, Snake. Wasn't Snake with us? He escaped with us. Right?
It
was Lotus, Junpei, Clover, Ace,
and Santa as Snake.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly something happened if Clover is over here.
Yeah.
And she was with us at the end.
And I think we can assume that Ace is still fine if they're still using that Silparil beta.
Either that or it's been passed down from generations.
Maybe, but remember the whole thing with the root for the Silparil to begin with was covered up with the Alice story. So I don't know who knows about that.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
That explains why she's... Okay. That explains why she's dressed like that. I mean, it doesn't make me feel any better, but... What about Quark? I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still at elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Tell us more about your grandson there, old man.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
That he's letting you know.
If it makes you feel better. Alright.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
Really? I guess I can believe that.
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know.
Or a practitioner.
Or maybe it's not.
Or she could just have a doctorate.
I was gonna say, maybe it's not like a health field. Maybe she's like a therapist.
Well, she did get... Yeah, I was gonna say, if she got a medical license, and that could put her in that field, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a doctor or a nurse.
Right. For all we know, she's a fucking surgeon.
Yeesh.
Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Yikes, Dio.
I mean,
it's, like, I understand where he's coming from, but yikes.
Jesus. Yeah.
That leaves us with Phi.
Oh, I guess we're just ignoring that. Okay.
I think we got it.
She's the most mysterious to me.
Also, when you said Phi before there, Chris, all of those visions were from a possible future. I kind of doubt that they would still, like, Phi and Sigma would still be here if that was in the past.
That doesn't rule out the possibility that they have known each other at some point.
Mm.
Again, it could just be the memories locked away.
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
She told me I'm an idiot. And a creep.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. It's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. Okay, I'm going on that part. So, from what we're seeing here, there's going to be one more round. I spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus two total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. While Alice and Clover makes sense. The rest, not so much.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
Maybe I'll check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
Lounge, I guess. I was thinking maybe the lounge.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Okay. Headed out of the infirmary. Who's in the lounge?
Oh, hey, Sigma.
Ugh.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Oh, hi, Clover. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, it's the lounge, huh? A bar, sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in... Not saying that.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Oh, I guess you could probably have a drink or two then. I Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
I guess.
She's definitely a bartender. Holy shit, she's a bartender. You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard is back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
You were unconscious for the beginning of the game.
Well...
Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
Your head feels weird?
No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
It's great out of context. It's wonderful out of context.
It would be great if I could if I understood what you said from Discord, because all I heard was
They said this is great out of context.
Hmm.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. Kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. Not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
So she knows what it is.
Hmm? Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful
She might be a surgeon then. If she knows about anesthesia? Or anesthetics?
I mean, nurses do that too. They know about anesthetics. Because knowing about it doesn't necessarily mean that you use it.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever.
Which is
That's
weird
not
because it's
important.
been like
Right now we
hours.
need to figure out how to get out of here.
It's been at least 3 hours since they started. Probably longer.
I want to point you to PJ after his surgery was done.
Well, how powerful is the anesthetic, Rob? Also, he can feel everything at this point. That's the problem.
Talking about when he was still in the hospital.
Well, I have no frame of reference for that. But my point is that how strong is the anesthetic for it to still be in effect, and how come and no one else has felt this? Well, not everybody else has felt like that so far that we've seen.
Well, not everybody is having trouble trying to remember things either.
Because I think that Clover is in a specific situation here, like a special case kind of situation.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? There's only one other place I hadn't gone. Back to the crew quarters.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, it was. Vi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book about cats.
A meowt?
I'm sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
Good. Okay, what the fuck?
You're weird.
Okay, what the fuck is that face?
Oh!
So
it almost looks like... It almost looks too... It almost looks like he's trying to emote like an anime character. Which I know they are anime characters, but it's like he's trying to over-exaggerate like an anime character.
Yeah.
Through his mask.
Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat.
There it is. It was gonna happen eventually.
Oh, yeah.
That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
Lunar eclipse, huh? 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The World Health Organization has confirmed the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, it sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
A worldwide pandemic. And this was made in the early teens. I didn't even read that line. Good job, man. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
K truly means the fourth wall. Also, apparently I was muted throughout my entire fucking point where I'm just like, yeah, you know, any connection that could be made to reality, I'm just gonna ignore, you know.
It's fine.
Connections.
Oh god, was it
any events that have happened are coincidental with what's happening in reality?
Yeah, it's fine.
Hurry! You need to come with me.
Has something happened?
Yes. I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible.
Big text.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh, there's the bomb.
Oh, hey, there's the bomb.
What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
So that's what was meant by all of you. Wasn't talking about the AB game. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it had been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Oh yeah, and that worked out great last time with the golden gun. Who's the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my
Training.
Clover.
Huh.
Interesting.
Bomb training. Bomb training and investigations. What covers that? FBI? MI6? I'm trying to go through all of the different branches in my head. Undercover work, detective work, bomb training.
I'm not sure.
I don't
Of course,
know.
I'm not extremely well aware of the subject matter.
Liva's eyes widened as she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Again,
Spare
it's
me the
undercover.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me.
Says the
I
one
know
who says the one who's like, let's betray her.
Sure that's a
Yeah.
bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well then.
Antimatter.
Oh, that's really fucked.
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Dumb.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
I nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh.
Basically, bomb goes off, bomb go boom, and everything is erased.
All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Oh, please.
All right.
I would love to know where this is going.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a
So
real
it's like
baby,
a
of
it's like a
course,
new
but
star being
like a
born.
baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared.
I will say this again. I failed physics.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy.
Yeah. And that's on the small scale.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Uh-huh. Technology's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and science.
Science, bitch. I don't do that line justice. But it felt appropriate.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot
Which is why
less
the
powerful
explosion's
than an
fairly
atomic
small.
bomb.
Yeah, Alice, you forget the fact that we are in an enclosed space with no exit.
We would still be fucked regardless.
That was my point, yes.
Yes, that was adding on to you. Also, I mean, if the explosion was large enough, if the explosion was small enough but still potent, then, you know, it wouldn't really be noticed by anybody, right?
Right.
So, like, it would go unnoticed, and therefore, there'd be 0 traces.
Also, let's say it didn't blow us up. It would probably still damage the structure enough where the entire building would start to become a hazard.
But especially with whatever radiation comes out of it.
Uh-huh.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but...
And then the chromatic doors shut.
How do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Alright, go ahead. Pick up the bomb. Pick up the bomb with your own bare hands. See how that works. You step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Let's grab Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked out the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've been all around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that.
It would have been before you guys started the game.
No. Because as Alice just said, they had searched the rooms. This is where we were at the beginning of the episode.
Like whoever is masterminding Zero would have probably placed it in there.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. We have been playing the game. We've been playing the game, including when we went through the chromatic doors, which means that if the bomb was planted before the game, we would have discovered it when we were searching the rooms. And we didn't. Which means
then
that
there's someone else who's planting the bomb.
Right.
After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, what are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure?
Oh, don't you fucking start right now.
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait! This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me.
Even if it's Zero the Third, which totally makes sense.
Whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Are we really just gonna... Yep, okay. Clover? Tenmyoji? Vi? Or... Seemed insane, but... Could it have been Quark? No, why would a Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. Didn't fit at all. If that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is this for real? Yeah, they spent quite a bit of time fucking around.
Yeah, they did.
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on, everyone.
Yeah, especially when you'll be able to actually go back.
Run! Oof. Got that a little close.
Yeah.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
I laid out our options. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover to open the green door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Alice. And Kay and Quark pair up with Phi. Option 2. Luna and I pair up with Phi to open the red door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Option C. Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Phi to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain.
There's no way that took 2 minutes. I'm going bullshit on your nonsense there. Okay, how are we going to do
We need a
this?
system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
That would be me. The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenbyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
I'm fine with that. Tough. Hey, something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
No shit.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Thanks, Luna.
Fine.
I like
Apathy.
option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can.
I
trust
kind of
her.
want to go with A. So we can pair up with Clover.
What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna, too.
So option B, then. Let's go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
Oh my fucking god. Well, voting was a great idea, wasn't it, Alice?
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with
This is the route where we're just throwing animosity towards Alice in any way possible.
1 minute.
Remain.
That did not take 2 minutes.
Doors closed.
2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C.
That's with Alice. Okay. So we'll be separated from Phi, which is something kind of I don't want either, but we were already screwed when the pairs switched.
Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain.
Go!
Until chromatic doors close. 9, 8.
Here we go.
Everyone
again.
loves just going to the last freaking minute.
Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. Looked over my shoulder in time to see the others had disappearing into let me try again. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone through the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh god, this map. Gross. Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I
Yes,
can.
Fluttershy. I mean Luna.
Alright. Bee garden it is. One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
What's the rush now? We're already in. Oh, this is fucking 3rd floor. Danganronpa 1 garden here. 3rd floor?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's the immediate vibe that
Yeah,
came
you're
off.
right.
What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden? Botanical, yeah. It's botanical garden.
Yes, it means beautiful. That's exactly what it means.
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating.
Arms.
It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
Didn't seem that huge. It's supposed to be the exit. Damn. Well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then.
Seek a way out.
Not today,
Hey.
we're not.
You're right. At least we end on a really nice view.
Yeah.
There's something.
And we can do the full puzzle instead of ending halfway or like part way in.
Also true.
Which kind of screwed us over for this time. Well, I mean, it didn't screw us over. We were able to do it fine, but it took us a while to get our bearings back. Oh boy. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye, Nonary Game. Goodbye.
Goodbye for the week.
Alrighty. So, that was this week's stream. I am so glad these games fuck with my emotions to all ends. It's great.
You'll come back for more.
I know, I'm a fucking masochist. So, as was said in the beginning of the stream, it's gonna be a light week. Next stream is gonna be on Wednesday. More Spirit of Justice with myself here on the YouTube channel, starting sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, well, then next Monday. As Chris said, he's editing stuff right now, so nothing is actually active.
Not currently, but it will be.
And speaking of not active, that's basically what PJ and Susie's channels are right now. PJ with his 1, Suzie with her 2, Suzie Guardian, and Rowan Rose, Game and the art channels respectively. Go check out the art channel. She's an amazing artist. You know, and on that note, just check out all of our channels. We love what we do, and it's always nice to know that we're getting support from you guys as well. We have plenty of things planned for the future, the 5 of us. You know, the 4 channels you see up here, plus Pooja / Smiley, the 5th member of a group who doesn't run a channel, but she joins from time to time. We have plenty of things planned. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. No matter how many hiatuses we keep encountering, we'll be back eventually. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us in whatever capacity you are watching these streams, and hopefully enjoying it. We hope to see you guys in the future as well. But I'm done for the night. Are you done for the night?
I'm done for the night.
All right, we're done for the night. We're gonna head on out of here. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.